Hi there, Stampers. Welcome to another episode of Stamping with Natalie. My name is Natalie Swartout. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'd like to share a few stamping tips with you. One of the current trends in paper crafting is to incorporate these little paper pendant shapes into your projects. And if you're like me, I tend to do things a little bit off center sometimes. And so what I had done in the past to create this pendants, I would start at the corner of my cardstock and I would cut up until I thought it was the center, and then I would cut from the other corner. And I would a lot of times end up with a point to my pendant that was a little bit off center. Well, I picked up this great tip at the Stampin' Up convention this summer. It was shared by one of the Stampin' Up concept artists, and I would like to share that with you. So if you take your paper that you're making the pendant out of and you put it on your grid paper, then you want to find the center of your paper. So for this piece, it's 1.5 inches wide, so 3/4 of an inch is going to be my center. So you'll start at your center point and you'll make your center cut first. You'll cut straight up from your center point, and then you'll make your point by starting at each corner and cutting to where you cut that center line up to. And what that's going to do, it's going to help you keep the center of your pendant in the center rather than to the side. One other little thing that I'd like to share with you today is how I created this paper piercing on the accent of my card. The one thing that I really like about Stampin' Up products is that they all coordinate with each other so beautifully. And so to create this shape in the center of my card, I used the Apothecary Accents framelits from Stampin' Up. And the way Stampin' Up sells their framelits, they're in a nice plastic case that you can keep them in. The one thing that I like to add to my cases is a magnet sheet. And what this does is it helps keep my framelits from sliding around in that case, and I can always see them and easily access them. And then they just stick back down when I go to store them. So this is the shape that I used for that accent piece on the front of my card. And then to add the other embellishment on there, I did the paper piercing, which we also carry a paper piercing pack. It's called our Essentials pack. And it comes with 3 different templates that you can use, but I used this shape that coordinates with the Apothecary Accents framelits. And you'll see on my card, I used both of the paper piercing lines, one on my white cardstock and one on my crumb cake cardstock. So if you'd like to know any of the other supplies on this project or any of the dimensions, I will have that all posted on my website. If you don't currently have a Stampin' Up demonstrator that you work with and you're interested in ordering any of these products, you can visit my website at stampingwithnatalie.com. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.